Hello and welcome to another edition of Sound Bites on Spoonie Radio, Spoonie.com. My name is Rob Carson. Hi. How's things? Got a lot of stuff to talk about on the show. Food news. I'm also going to sample a couple of products. I'm going to sample a couple of new products that I think are absolutely fantastic. Including Sunmaid's take on raisins to appeal to Gen Y. And a new product called Duke's smoked meats. And I've got some of these, and they're, I'll just share it. They do beef jerky and smoked sausages and all sorts of stuff, and I was asked to check them out. So I'm gonna. Some of the flavors like hickory peach barbecue. Yeah, pretty awesome. Okay, before we get started, let's talk a little bit about the sponsor of this great radio program. And that, of course, is Pit Barrel Cookers. Pit Barrel Cookers are absolutely glorious. They are wonderful. Just go to pitbarrelcooker.com. I was at my wife works a second job at Ace True Value, and they have them there now. And I went, oh my gosh, there's a Pit Barrel Classic, and this is old school. This is wood, guys. Okay, this is wood. There's no gas. There's no pellets. This is wood, and it looks like a big old barrel, and it has a special coating outside that'll last forever. It won't be flaking off or anything like that. And you just hang your meats in there. You can grill, you can smoke, whatever. For those of you watching on YouTube, those delicious offerings I did in my Pit Barrel cooker. Today I'm putting a smoked turkey breast in my Pit Barrel cooker. They got two of them. They got the classic and they got the junior. Junior's good for tailgating. Make sure to empty it out before you put it in your car. Yeah, don't leave the coals in there, or you will experience a very unpleasant ride home. So, pitbarrelcooker.com, pitbarrelcooker.com. They are absolutely awesome. Okay. So let's get started, shall we? All right, so I've been looking everywhere for these, and I'm tired of being teased by Post. I'm tired of it. I don't know if it's a Midwest thing where I live in the Midwest. They just don't get them. But the chicken waffles and maple bacon donut cereal from Post, I can't find them. And I want to try it. And listen, I don't even like cereal. I want to try it for you. I want to take this bullet for you people. But apparently, this is a review. The chicken and waffle cereal have a strong syrupy smell. The little pieces are actually shaped like a chicken wing and a waffle. And I have to be honest, the chicken-shaped cereal kind of throws me a bit. The chicken bite, definitely, they have some salt taste to them, according to, Delish staffers who tried the cereal. Delish is a great website I get my stuff from, some of my stuff. The waffle pieces on their own would make great cereal. So there you go. Overall, those who tasted the chicken and waffles appreciated the oddity of it. Okay. It begs the question, why wouldn't you just eat chicken and waffles for breakfast? The maple bacon donuts cereal elicited a resounding no from most that tried it. The flakes were, on their own, have a sweet maple flavor. That would be acceptable if it weren't for the bacon-flavored pieces. It's a smoky, bizarre flavor that sneaks up on you after a few chews. So, not so good. Not so good on that, but the chicken waffles apparently good. You know, I like the food experimentation. I really do. I kind of wonder if there are stoners working on the staff at these places, like Taco Bell. You know, you ever had the Doritos Locos Tacos, which are a multi-billion-dollar enterprise for Taco Bell. And they just took Doritos and you made them into a taco shell. Somebody was high when they came up with that. Somebody said, these tacos are like so good, but we've got these Doritos here. Let's just dump the taco stuff on the Doritos. Whoa, Eureka, man. I'm never going to remember this, so write it down. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know if you knew this. Very important holiday you may have missed, National Ranch Day in this country. Ranch dressing, by the way. And I'm going to say, I like to dub some things gifts from God. They're so good they have to be a gift from God. I'm going to go ahead and say gift from God on the ranch dressing. Yeah, I think ranch dressing is a gift from God. There are a lot of things that are a gift from God. Extra virgin olive oil, gift from God. There's a lot of things that are really good. The concept of the hamburger is a gift from God. It's incredible. I say ranch dressing is a gift from God. There was a 24-foot tall bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch in Vegas that they brought out for the occasion. If you're watching on YouTube, you see it right now. It's 24-foot tall. And apparently people could come by and bring your own container, no matter what it was, have it filled with Hidden Valley Ranch. Okay? Basically, they said if you can carry it, Hidden Valley Ranch will fill it. They asked people to get creative. If my son still lived at home, I would have taken a 5-gallon bucket. But I don't eat that much ranch anymore. My daughter's 13, and she doesn't eat it. I mean, she likes it, don't get me wrong, but not like by the gallon. So, pretty cool. I don't even know how much that thing weighs. It says you either love it or you really love it, and that's basically ranch dressing. Yeah, and that's why it's a gift from God. Twitter users are reacting with horror as Heinz has unveiled 2 mayonnaise mashups. And what they're doing is they're trying to make mayonnaise sexy, I guess, that they're adding stuff to it. And, and they made mayo chup, which is mayonnaise and ketchup. Like, I could have never just bought mayonnaise and ketchup, 16.5 ounce bottles. They're selling for $3.49, but now the latest is Mayo Must and Mayo Q. Can you guess what those things are? Yes, mayonnaise and mustard and mayo with barbecue sauce infused. These are essentially kind of, well, I'll just say it, white trash aioli. Sometimes I entertain myself. So it is kind of, I don't know. Just make it. Just make it in your own house. You don't need to buy a special. What is that in this? What is this thing in a mayo chup? What is in that? Mayo must. How do they make that? The other day I saw online somebody did a copycat recipe, and it was for an Egg McMuffin. And it was like, Eureka! We figured out the secret of the Egg McMuffin. They take a scrambled egg and they put it in a little round mold, and they take a piece of Canadian bacon and a piece of American cheese and put it on, an English muffin. Man, they had to, I'm sure they had to reverse engineer those. They had to sneak into McDonald's and order, under the cover of darkness with dark glasses with a trench coat on and get a couple of them and go reverse engineer them, in a laboratory. Because, nobody in their right mind could figure out how to make a Egg McMuffin. It's not possible. So, in a Business Insider, Nicole Kulwicki, Heinz Director of Marketing, said sauce lovers nationwide have been mixing different condiments to create flavor combinations that will take their favorite foods to the next level for years. First with Mayo Chup and now with Mayo Q and Mayo Must. We're taking the guesswork, taking out the guesswork to give our fans the perfect condiment blend from the start. Eureka! It's brilliant. Somebody on Twitter, apparently there is Mayo Must, Mayo Q, Mayo Chup. I don't know, bro. I feel like this is taking things a little far. Another person said, no, just no. Another user said, first Mayo Chup, now Mayo Q and Mayo Must. I shudder to think what the fourth horseman might bring. So there you go. What are we doing? Can we be a little more, okay, I'll just say. Can we be a little more creative? Can we maybe, I guess Heinz, unfortunately, Heinz is trying to appeal to, and I don't mean to make this sound like a snob, lowest common denominator, because most Americans, some can cook and they have a favorite dish, but honestly, a lot of people just don't have sophisticated taste. And that's cool, and that is absolutely cool. That's absolutely fine. But, there's something else you could put in mayonnaise. I've had wasabi mayonnaise. That's adventurous. I've had sriracha mayonnaise. That's adventurous. I wouldn't say that Mayo Q, Mayo Chup, and Mayo, turd? No, not mustard. Mayo, you know what I'm saying? Mayo Must. Yeah, they couldn't put Mayo Turd. Mayo Turd would have been really bad. So you're going to say ketchup. So it's Mayo Chup. And Q, which is the last syllable of barbecue. But you can't take the last syllable of mustard and use it in anything. Otherwise, you get Mayo Turd. And I just don't think that people would be into the mayo turd. It's just, I think you can understand why. Chipotle has added vegan and vegetarian meals to its lifestyle bowl options. I saw these at Chipotle yesterday. I wouldn't have lunch at Chipotle. I could eat Chipotle every day for a year. My goal on my next diet, I'm just going to eat Chipotle. And you know what? I'm going to do it with the tortilla because it's possible to eat carbs and still lose weight. I'm not going to dump it in a bowl. So anyway, they've created a whole 30 paleo and keto bowls to take the guesswork out of following each specific diet. Okay, so they're expanding to ease vegetarians and vegans and bring them in. So vegan bowl is made with sofritas, Chipotle's plant-based vegan protein option. Sofritas have been on the menu since 2014, made by shredding organic soybeans, covering them with spices like poblano pepper, cumin, and chipotle chili. The bowl also comes with brown rice, black beans, tomato, salsa, chili corn salsa, and lettuce. Has 595 calories, 895. Vegetarian bowl, more caloric, 805 calories, because it adds sour cream and guac. The rest of the bowl includes pinto beans, brown rice, fajita veggies. This is good. Tomato salsa, chili corn salsa. This is good. I would like this. I could eat this, no problem. I haven't had the stuff with this. I think I tried a little sample of them. And they're not okay. They're not bad. They're not bad. I have no problem with tofu. With tofu, you go to an Asian market. Go to a great Asian market and get smoked tofu. It's good. It's actually good. And good for you. So, residents of Wayzata, Minnesota, used to live there. Used to live in Minneapolis, anyway. They're used to being greeted by 88-year-old employee Art Mason at the drive-thru. He started there 30 years ago. Found himself bored to death after retiring from his factory job. So he retired at 58, been working in McDonald's for 30 years, and he's retiring. He's retiring. His happy voice, the drive-thru line, the variety of pins that dotted his McDonald's cap, his many fans drive miles out of the way to visit him. I come here every day because of him, says one person. But lately, Art's been having trouble sitting in the drive-thru stool for all those hours. Yeah, he's an old guy. He has a bad leg from polio as a child. Wow. He's checking out April the 10th, a few days before his 89th birthday. He says, if I make it that far. Ha, 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 and he laughs. I like that. That's pretty cool. That guy's pretty darn cool, wouldn't you say? Let's talk about Dot's Pretzels real quick here. Dot's Pretzels are a pretzel made in the Midwest, now in Arizona, created by a woman named Dot. And she was very famous for making pretzels for the family gatherings, and all this stuff. And I'm going to tell you, they're great. Normally, you don't think of pretzels as great. Dot's Pretzels are great. They are a little salty, a little oniony, a little garlicky, maybe a little heat, a little. But honestly, and I like to dip pretzels in mustard, not mayo turd. But these, you don't do it. You won't do it. Don't do it. You're going to want to have a bowl of them every night. You're going to want to eat them when you're watching the movies. Go to dotspretzels.com, DOTSPRETZEL.com, dotspretzels.com. Order a bunch of them. They are available up and down the I-29 corridor of the Midwest from North Dakota to the Kansas City area. So they're there, and then they're also in Arizona. Look for them at a local store. They are at Hen House Markets here in Kansas City, among other places, and also Ace True Value, where my wife works. And when she brings them home, we go nuts because they're awesome. Okay, back to the show. This could be very refreshing, and I think this sounds good, actually. Because I'm not a big dessert guy. I buy dessert. I don't make dessert. That's it. Or if dessert were made of meat, I would eat more dessert. But I'm not a big fan of dessert. But key lime is really good. The flavor key lime is really good. Chik Fil A announced that they were testing key lime pie-flavored drink in Austin, Texas. They have officially announced that frosted key lime, which is a frozen drink, will be making the national release March 18th. So that's coming up, kids. Whoa, wait a minute. That was yesterday. Holy hell. A hand-spun combination of the Chains vanilla ice cream lemonade and a natural sugar-free lime flavoring. Okay. I'm going to have to get one of these. I might just do that. I live within about 2.5 miles of Chik Fil A. I'll try it on the next episode of the show because I know you think I'm an authority as far as taste is concerned. Speaking of taste, you hear this? Does that sound familiar? Does that sound like a sound from your childhood? No, it's not Tic Tacs. It's a box of Sun-Made raisins. Now, I have got in front of me 2 boxes of Sun-Made raisins, but they've updated them. These are like raisins 2.0. Sun-Made has made them sour now. So they're doing sour strawberry, sour watermelon, golden raisins, because a lot of kids aren't eating raisins. We ate raisins as a kid. We ate just the plain old raisins. And they're okay. I mean, I don't go, wow, I want me some raisins. Woo, I want a small version of a prune. My wife doesn't like cooked raisins in anything. A lot of people that way. They don't like it because they get weird. So anyway, they're a healthy bunch of instant energy and no artificial flavors or colors, and I'm assuming the sour comes from citric acid. So let's try the sour strawberry, shall we? I let my daughter try them the other day. She's 11, and she didn't care for them. She doesn't like the consistency of the fruit. You know, she didn't like the feel. Here we go. Pardon the chewing. I'm going to try to stay away from the microphone. They're good. I would venture to say better than regular raisins. A little bit of sour, not like Warhead's candy sour. You know, Warhead's candy. I love those things, by the way. So that's a watermelon. You know the thing about watermelon flavored stuff or green apple flavored stuff? It never tastes like watermelon or green apple. Here's the strawberry. Not a very strong strawberry taste, but there is some there. And again, the citric acid is kind of good. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. My focus is off a little bit here. Okay. I'm talking about the TV camera that I have in the studio. The focus is off just a little bit. I don't know why. Chik Fil A is bringing back, it has brought back its fish for Lent. Lent, of course, coming up. And so they're going to be introducing the fish sandwich again, made with cod, officially available at select locations now through Saturday, April the 20th. You can choose from a deluxe fish sandwich or 2 and 3 count fish entrees or meals. So, it's going to be good. Plain fish sandwich is 370 calories. Deluxe is 430. That's not too bad, actually. Some people are very excited, including people who are not Catholic. Says, I'm Catholic, I'm Baptist. I don't participate in Lent, but I get excited every year because Chik Fil A brings back their fish sandwich. Try one of those too, by gosh. Martha Stewart's next venture is cannabis products for pets. Yeah, Cadbury is, she's starting off with CBD items for pets. Cannabis product, whatever the heck that is. So I assume it has, it's not going to get you high, not going to get your pets high. So she's been, the friend of weed aficionado Snoop Dogg is reportedly partnered with massive Canadian marijuana company Canopy Growth to create a line of hemp-derived non-psychoactive CBD products for your dog. I don't know. I guess it's good for you. Cannabis oil is a non-hallucinogenic product that some people have given their kids who have grand mal epilepsy, and they are able to stop seizing themselves to death. Unfortunately, we have some antiquated thinking in state legislatures around the country, and finally, the state of Kansas, where I live, they legalized it. And kids don't have to, their families don't have to move to places like Colorado just to stop the massive seizures that they go through. So there you go. Starbucks has Ariana Grande on their side. Apparently, they're doing a cloud macchiato. It is a caramel cloud macchiato and a cinnamon cloud macchiato. Both drinks taste extremely fluffy thanks to a meringue-like cloud texture on top made of milk foam. Below the foam sits 2 espresso shots. On top of the caramel drink, there's a crosshatch drizzle of caramel sauce. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm not a big foo-foo coffee dude. Here's what I drink every morning. I drink a big iced coffee with either a teaspoon of sugar or a Splenda. Splenda, stop it. And that's what I like. And I want to, because I want to get it mainlined. I want to get it right in my body. Okay? Here's another product that I've been looking for and cannot find. Lay's potato chips. They've come up with 3 new flavor combinations. Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Remix. I heard about this. I've talked about it the last time on my show. Wavy Electric Lime and Sea Salt. That sounds pretty good. Kettle Cooked Classic Beer Cheese. All right? They are at retailers nationwide. I'm going to be going actually to a retailer after the show, and I'm going to try and find them. How's that sound? Coming up, a city outlaws cashless restaurants. Okay? So if you just want to use your ATM and the restaurant, restaurants, only cash only, then you're fine. But if you have cash, no. We'll tell you why. Oh, another Hidden Valley Ranch. Hidden Valley Ranch just revolutionized the way we dip our pizza by releasing a brand new ranch-dipped pizza flavor. Okay? Part of their blasted creamy dipping sauce line. This is a little more adventurous than the mayo turd and the mayo must and the mayo Q. You can have a taste of pepperoni on Hawaiian pizza, sausage pizza, even anchovy pizza. Put it on your fries, your burgers, your hot wings. The new dips comrades include Buffalo Ranch and Zestier Ranch. There's a word that I just don't like. Zesty. What the hell is zesty? Zesty. Funny. Oh, man. Hey, by the way, check out my Instagram page. It's Rob Carson Show and subtitled Carson's Crappy Kitchen. Because right now, and you're watching on YouTube, this is not my kitchen. This is just a green screen with a dream kitchen behind it. I'm living in a rental, and I have a crappy kitchen that's about circa 1987. But I'm able to make some pretty extraordinary food in it, and you can see all of that wonderful food porn at Instagram, Rob Carson Show, subtitled Carson's Crappy Kitchen. Philadelphia, last week, became the first U.S. city to ban cashless stores. Wall Street Journal reported that as of July, most retail stores in the city will be required to accept cash. Last fall, a New York City Council member introduced similar legislation, while in February, New Jersey passed a bill banning cashless stores. Since the 1970s, the state of Massachusetts has had a law requiring stores to accept cash, but this is the first time a city has successfully enacted a ban on cash-free establishments, apparently because it discriminates against the poor. The poor cannot apparently have bank accounts. They keep the money buried out in a can in the backyard. They argue that stores that don't accept cash discriminate against multiple groups of people. Cash-free businesses are inherently classist, sending a clear message that lower-income customers who may not have credit or have bank accounts are not welcome. So, there you go. Burger chain Shake Shack briefly flirted with the idea of going cashless, but they gave it up. So, the restaurants that posit that going cash-free makes transitions far more efficient. It's also safer for employees who don't have to carry large sums of money. Well, duh. So, that's Philadelphia for you, ladies and gentlemen. That's Philadelphia for you. All right, I want to thank you for joining me today, guys. We've got another show coming up in a couple of days. I actually have somebody who's written a book on the the first and final voyage of the Titanic, and not only the food that was being served, but how they did it. Also coming up, I'm going to have a good friend, Chris Marks, who has won the American Royal World Series of Barbecue 3 times. That is unheard of. The American Royal World Series of Barbecue is an unbelievable event, always covered by the Food Network. And if you win the American Royal, your career as a barbecue truck operator, caterer, whatever, is made. And Chris has a company called 3 Little Pigs, by the way. 3 Little Pigs. Might want to check that online. 3 Little Pigs Barbecue. It's really awesome. All right? Hey, it's time for me to go. I do appreciate you listening today and watching on YouTube as well. Again, my name is Rob Carson. This is Sound Bites. If you'd like to advertise on this glorious program, just go to Spoody.com. Send us a note, okay? Because it's growing by leaps and bounds, people. Hey, have a great day. God bless. Good eating. I don't know if that's kind of cliche. Yeah. Go eat. See ya.